All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Raha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Raha Kodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And I just came across this clip, all right, from watching the Elder Apostle Rakad's video. This is ISUPK, all right, and you know, I'm gonna just let it play.
Chris Rock should do. This would be my counsel to him. Chris Rock cannot beat Will Smith in a fight, more than likely. Will Smith trains for action movies, and he's probably well trained with all kinds of martial arts and fighting styles and guns. This is what, but if he truly wants revenge, and Chris Rock must get revenge in the spirit of Christ, he has to do it, or else he won't be a man. Let me tell you what my counsel, if Chris Rock was a man under my supervision, this is what I would counsel him to do. This is the only way Will Smith would understand. Chris Rock cannot fight him. Chris Rock cannot assault him. But you know what Chris Rock can do? Chris Rock can fuck his wife. And that's what he should do.
Now, you hear the people in the crowd laughing, okay? Which, oh boy. Let's get a first precept, right? He said, in the spirit of Christ, he has to get revenge. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna type in scriptures about revenge. All right, let's do KJV. Okay, Romans 12:19 says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." So what is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? Furthermore, let's go into this King James list about vengeance, right? Let's read Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. Okay? For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Romans 12:17. Well, okay, so it's the same chapter. Let's just get the whole thing, because all right. Romans 12:17. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. So it says don't pay back somebody evil for the evil they've given you. Okay? What does it say? Reviled, we entreat. Yeah. 1 Corinthians 4:10 says, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present day, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling places. And labor, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it. So even though they were being reviled, they were blessing, you know. And in verse 13, being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the outscouring of all things unto this day. Because really, you don't have to be doing anything to get well, do righteousness. If you're doing righteousness, you're gonna be persecuted, you're gonna be reviled. All right. But they were making it seems like they were making it their utmost to be the opposite of worthy of being reviled, you know. Matter of fact, well, let me see, what does it say? It says, First Peter 2 and 17 says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, honor the king. Servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward. For this is thankworthy if a man, for conscience toward the Most High, endure grief, suffering wrongfully. For what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently? But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High. So basically, if you done things worthy of being persecuted, then how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna act like what is it? You can't act like that you taking it patiently. You want to be humble now, but you deserve that. You deserve that punishment. Right? But if you're doing the right thing and you're getting punished, then that's a different story. That's like being persecuted for righteousness' sake. But there's more. Verse 21, it says, for even hereunto were ye called, because of Mashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps, who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth, who when he was reviled not again. When he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously, which is the Most High. Which that's a hard thing. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, of course, seems to be speaking about, among the brethren and stuff like that. Of the mindset you're supposed to be in. But I just really want to show how that's not the spirit of Christ. Which we don't call him Christ, we call him Hamashiach. But he says in the spirit of Christ, he gotta get revenge. These dudes is completely off. They completely missed the mark. Okay, what needs to be said. But let's hear some more of this.
Chris Rock cannot fight him. Chris Rock cannot assault him. But you know what Chris Rock can do? Chris Rock can fuck his wife.
You stupid as hell, man. 2 Timothy 3:13 says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation, which is in Hamashiach, Salaki, unto salvation through faith, which is in Hamashiach Yahushua. All right, so these guys, man, to say that he can do this adultery, that's foolish, man. Proverbs 6:32 says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. You see? So you saying that's how you should get them back, man. You might open up the gates, Pandora's box, nigga. Might push that man over the edge, man. He already acting like he ain't got nothing to lose over that damn woman, which goes to show you, like the scriptures say, many have gone out of their wits for a woman. Tells you that in the Apocrypha, man. But that's a side note. Let's get some more on this adultery. Leviticus 20:10 says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And in this society, man, you end up committing adultery in your heart without even, you know what I'm saying, without even trying, man, because you have this culture here where, women go around showing them their bodies, and they you'll have a woman with an OnlyFans, or you'll have a woman who does a porn or something like that, and she'll have a whole ass man at home, and you even have women whose men encourage them to go out here and do these things, and this is just a side note, but what I'm saying, even that, talks about adultery in your heart, man. So you could watch it, if your brother may watch a flick, or what I'm saying, or look at somebody on IG, or whatever, and fantasize and do these different things, you're committing adultery right there, man. Without even knowing it, man. So you really got to be careful, man. You got to really be careful. So if Yahweh Shai speaks about that, let's get that description. You know, that's why we got to get the hell up out of here, man. Matthew 5:27 says, "Ye have heard that it was said of them by old Salaki, have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart." All right. And so, of course, this is speaking about a married woman. Okay. Married woman, a woman, who's got a man or whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? Because just looking at a woman, who is single and you desire her, that doesn't make you an adulterer. But looking after a woman who is shit. I mean, you could even say betrothed or actually married, or then that's adultery in your heart, man. All right, and a lot of these women walking around on these showing off their bodies, man. They got men, okay? They got men, you know. All right, let me see if there's any more I want to get on here, man. There's more. There's more in here. Let's see here. Matthew 5:38. You have heard it. You have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. Okay, which speaking among this brethren. Okay, first and foremost, man. You know, and sometimes people do stuff. Not sitting there telling you to sit up there and be a punching bag, but sometimes you in the world, man, and you know people will do stuff to you. They may treat you a certain way, and you ain't necessarily do nothing to them, right? I guess essentially it's like you can't really hold a grudge. You know what I'm saying? Where you just sitting up there trying to well, you see what it said, rendering evil for evil and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna be this way. I'm gonna be that way. There's got to come a point in time where you let certain things go. You know what I'm saying? I got in-laws that are a certain way, man, that I don't really like the way they is. But it's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they may need some help and just off, what I'm saying? I just be like, all right, I know this nigga ain't gonna change, but I do it for their kids, or I do it for, what I'm saying? If we don't help, then it could be bad for the kids. So I guess we'll do it. So anyway, that's kind of going into turn the other cheek. But anyway, I just want to do that lesson real quick. Let's see if it's more. I already read this. Yeah, even right here, you see? Yeah, that's kind of going into what I was just saying. Romans 12, and we read above this, so I'll just start at verse 20. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So sometimes you got situations like I was just speaking of, where it's like, all right, you know, I ain't gonna be that way. I ain't, towards this person or whatever. And hey man, everybody gotta work it out the way they work it out. But you show that person that they was wrong about you, or that they, it's like the King David and King Saul situation, man. King Saul was looking to kill King David. And at that point in time, Saul was completely wicked. He was evil, man. Yeah, he used to have a spirit on him, but the spirit was gone, and he had demons on him. All right, he had complete demons on him. All right, but what did King David do? King David had a chance to murk his ass, but he didn't do it. He just chopped off a piece of his garment, and he left him over there by him. All right, and how did it go? Well, uh, King Saul was like, "Hey, you more righteous than me." When he seen what had happened, and then he had a chance to kill him, he was like, "Damn, I would have." They probably thinking to himself, "I would have killed you," but he didn't do it. But anyway, going back to the point. All right, these niggas is off, man. You know, and he's promoting more. He's promoting drug use. Watch, and you hear the woman laughing in the background.
He should do. He should do that.
You got niggas clapping.
He should buy some of that good heroin. He should buy some of that good heroin. They got good heroin.
So get some good drugs, and you know what a good drugs is, right? Is you doing drugs? That you know what? Then you know where to find the good drugs?
Down here in Kensington. Kensington got excellent heroin.
How do you know that?
Excellent cocaine. Pure.
How do you know that?
In New York.
And now you know the purity that is purer than New York. What are you talking about, bro? What is this nigga on?
He should get some of that weed from California.
So now he needs to get some weed.
Some of that cocaine from Philadelphia.
Now I need to go get some cocaine from Philly. Come on, bro.
And he should go and talk to Jada Pinkett. You know what he should do? He should befriend her son.
Now he's giving adultery tips.
He should go make friends with her son. He should come over the house and say, listen, I want to squash this beef. I'm sorry about what I said about your head. You know, that was wrong. Me and Jaden here playing video games here. He should start playing with Jaden Smith. And he should fuck the shit out of Jada Pinkett.
If you see something, say something.
And these are the leaders of these different groups, man. You know, is this your king? Let's see. Slovakia. I'm a little tired, so. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Malachi 2:11 says, if a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people, man. Okay? So that's what you got, man. You got these people, you know, he's prophesying of these philosophies, man. He's going off, man. And that's the prophet to these people. This is who these people choose, the type of people that these guys choose. You know, you have Bishop Elder, you know, Nathaniel Alaka, or Bishop Nate of IUIC, okay, sitting up there at the Passover saying, lying his tail off, man, saying that he never said that there wasn't going to be a Jacob's trouble. That's not true. You said it clearly and plainly. Okay, we got the receipts, man. So, you know, you just got it. But a lot of people don't have humility enough to accept when they're wrong, man. All right. And who teaches you can have sex on the Sabbath? Is that IUIC? Come on, man. You see? So, I don't know, man. It's just wild. Let's just get this and then wrap it up. Titus 1:11 says, we're going to have to go above 11. Titus 1:10 says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. Right there, man. You just saw an example of that. It says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. You see? One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said the Cretians are always liars, evil beasts, and slow bellies. This witness is true, wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. All right? Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth. Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. And you got a defiled conscience to tell somebody to go F somebody else's wife, man. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate, man. And we had a close scrape with these individuals from IUIC before, man. And you could just kind of see, you know, man, honestly, You know, if you look at them with a spiritual eye, you get a chance to encounter them like we did, or even if you look at the video when they came up against GMS Pittsburgh, man, you could see the look. You could see some of them don't look too sure about what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't look too sure. Now maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I just kind of felt like some of them guys knew what they was doing was wrong, but they just going along to get along. They don't really understand what this truth is about. They just there to be a part of something, and it really do. You know, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what it fits. I'll tell you what it fits. Acts 17:5 says, "But the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, and took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort, and gathered a company, and set all the city on an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people." And this is what you see. ISUPK, I believe, is these dudes, the men of a baser sort, man. That's them dudes right there, man. Okay? That's them. Anyway, that's it. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Raha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Blessed salutations to the hopefully elect. That I want to say Shalom, Abba Ball, Shalom.